Hey guys, Kryptic here today with another video, and this is something I didn't actually expect to be talking about ever, but it's just a weird story that I thought I might tell you guys. Pretty much this story started just one day. I was out with a couple of mates skating, and we were literally only 100 meters down the street from my house, and there's this block of homes, and out front there's a car park. And we were just skating around at the car park, and then this old dude he was about 75, just mid-70s. He came out and he pretty much told us to leave. First he asked where we live. I didn't tell him specifically. I just said, "Oh, we live on this street too," and he said, "Well, go back to your end of the street." We went to my friend's house, which was only literally 3 houses down. We just skated out front of his for a bit. And then he pretty much came up to us again. He told us, to go back down to our end of the street. So we told him, we live here. Well, at least my friend did. And he just kept on, giving us these weird threats. Like, "I'm going to call the police if you don't leave right now." And so we just decided to go back to my house. He kept following us. So we just kept on walking past my house because he was being kind of creepy and I didn't want him to know where I live. So I walked down the street and round the corner, down the street, crossed the road, and I went into this shopping centre. Well, it's not a shopping centre, but it's this shop where it's a supermarket where you get your food. It's just around the corner from mine, and we went in there and we looked out through the entrance and we could just see him in that general kind of area. So we just stayed out in there for a bit. And then when we were in the aisles, we could see him. We actually saw him at the counter, and he was asking people for if they'd seen us. And then he eventually saw us, and he just started yelling at us, saying, "Get back here! You can't get away with that. You shouldn't be so disrespectful to old people," which I don't know how we were. And we just ran and ran, and he kept chasing us, and even for an old guy, he was determined to get us. And then eventually there was one part where you could turn onto a main road or you could turn back onto our street, and obviously we were a fair bit quicker than him. We turned back onto our street and went back to my house and just stayed there for a bit. We climbed up on the roof and we could actually see him, and he turned onto the main road, and we saw that he was there on the main road trying to find us. We never really saw him again. Every now and then when I go past there, he actually creeps out, and he's always there looking for us. I don't know why. Yeah, it's kind of weird. He was being a bit of a stalker. I just thought I'd tell you guys. If you did enjoy the story, don't forget to hit the like button, and as always, subscribe.